Hi friends, today we are going to continue with polynomials and I am going to teach you a very important concept of dividing a polynomial with a polynomial. Right? When you divide a polynomial with a polynomial, you are bound to get a remainder and you are bound to get a quotient. So in the examination the questions may be framed like find the quotient and remainder when you divide a polynomial with a polynomial, right? So let us try to understand the same concept using an example. So here on the board, the question is, divide the polynomial p of x by a polynomial g of x and also find the quotient and remainder. Let me tell you, when you are dividing something with something, let me take a simple example. I am going to divide 9 with 2. 2 4s are 8. What is the remainder? The remainder is 1. Now what is this 9 called as? This 9 is called as dividend. Dividend, right? What is this 2 called as? 2 is called as divisor. 2 is called as what? Divisor. What is this 4 called as? 4 is called as quotient. 4 is called as quotient. And what is 1 called as? 1 is called as remainder. 1 is called as remainder, right? So this is just to explain to you what divisor, remainder, quotient and dividend is. Now what is important here is when you divide 9 with 2, these things will come. But can you divide 2 with 9? You can divide, you will get answer in point. But here when you are dealing with polynomials, always the degree of the dividend has to be greater than the degree of the divisor. That is a very important thing which is nowhere mentioned in the textbook. When you are dealing with polynomials, the degree of the dividend should be greater than or equal to degree of the divisor. If the degree of the dividend is less, division will not be performed. Alright, the division will truncate. That is very important. So whenever this degree becomes less, the division will truncate. Truncate means the division has to stop. This is a basic concept. Now let us try to do this problem. P of x is written and make sure that when these things are given to you, they are in the decreasing powers of x. Sometimes in the question, he may shuffle these things and give you and you may get confused. Make sure that you write in the decreasing powers of x. Similarly, you can see it is x square minus 2 and many students do blunder here. So make sure that you are writing things in the decreasing powers of x. What is the decreasing powers of x? 2. After 2 the power should be 1. But 1 it is not there. So I have to help that with what? 0. So it should be always in the decreasing powers of x. Once you write the dividend and divisor in the decreasing powers of x, let us begin our natural form of division. So I write the dividend here, I write the divisor here in the decreasing powers of x. Now if you can see this x cube and this x square, normally you should do it like this. X cube divided by x square. X cube, x square goes how many times? X. Now whatever x is there, you must put in the quotient column. Right? So I put x here. Now with this x, I have to again multiply the entire divisor. I repeat, I write the dividend, I write the divisor, I take the first term divided by the first term of the divisor, x cube by x square, what do I get? X. That x I will put in the quotient. And that quotient again I have to multiply with the entire divisor. So let us multiply. X into x square will be x cube. I have to put x cube here. X into 0x, 0x square. X into minus 2 is minus 2x. Now once you write, what do you do here? You have 9 and 8. How did I write the 1? I have subtracted. So similarly, here also you have to write the sign of subtraction, minus sign. X cube minus x cube, 0. Minus 3x square, minus nothing, minus 3x square. Plus 5x, minus into minus plus, means plus 5x plus 2x will be 7x. Two things are there. I have to bring this minus 3 down. Now I have my first term as minus 3x square. 0 you can neglect. My first term is what? Minus 3x square. Minus 3x square I will divide by x square. Cancel. What is left? Minus 3. You have to write this minus 3 in the quotient column. I write minus 3. Once you put minus 3, I have to multiply minus 3 with entire divisor. Minus 3 into x square, minus 3x square. Minus 3 into 0x, 0x. Minus 3 into minus 2, plus 6. Now what is it I have to do? I have to neglect this 0. I have to subtract. 3x minus 3x square minus minus plus. So both of them will get cancelled. And 7x minus 0 is 7x. Minus 3 minus into plus. Plus will become minus. So minus 3 minus 6 will be minus 9. What is the power here? Power of the x is what? 1. This 1 is less than the power of the divisor, that is 2. The division will truncate. Whenever this power is less, the division has to stop. Now once you stop, you will declare this entire stuff as quotient. What is it called as? Quotient. And you will write this as remainder. You will write this as what? Remainder. Remember, whenever you divide, if you get remainder as 0, whenever you divide, you get remainder as 0. What happens? Let us try to take an example. I take 8. I divide 8 with 2. 2 4s are 8. What is the remainder? 0. Whenever the remainder is 0, both 2 and 4 are the factors of 8. Means, whenever the remainder is 0, divisor and quotient will be the factors of dividend. This is just an additional note which you are supposed to know. Maybe in the future you will come across that note. So as of now, for this question, find quotient and remainder, we have found out. Let us try to take one more numerical. Okay children, we are trying to take one more numerical here. Find P of x is given to you, G of x is given to you, you are supposed to find the quotient and remainder. Now what I have told you in the previous problem is we have to write things in the decreasing power of x. I would write given P of x is x power 4. There is no x cube term. I will introduce x cube term. Minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Perfect. Decreasing powers of x. G of x, it is x square. After x square there has to be x term, but x term is here. I will put it here. Plus 1. So always make sure that you write in the decreasing powers of x. Once you write that, we will go with the normal division. First comes your divisor, x square minus x plus 1. Then comes your dividend, x power 4 plus 0 x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. The degree of the divisor is more than the degree of the dividend is more than the degree of the divisor. So I can continue with my division. X power 4, divide x power 4 by x square. It goes x square times. I have to put this x square in the column of quotient. So x square into x square, again I will multiply, it will be x power 4, x square into minus x will be minus x cube, x square into 1 will be what? X square. Now I will go with the regular subtraction. I will put a minus sign, x power 4 cancel, you are getting 0 here. Now 0 x cube minus into minus plus. So 0 plus x cube will be x cube. Minus 3x square, minus into plus is minus. Minus 4x square. I have to bring down this 4x. Alright. Now again, I have to divide x cube by x square. X cube divided by x square will be what? X. So again I will put this x. Plus x or minus x? I got a plus sign here. Plus x. So again I multiply that plus x with the entire divisor. Plus x into x square will be plus x cube. Plus x into minus x will be minus x square. Plus x into 1 will be what? Plus x. Now I subtract. X cube and x cube cancel. Minus 4x square, minus into minus, plus. So minus 4x square plus x square will be minus 3x square. Be very careful with negative sign. 4x minus into plus is minus. 4x minus x will be what? 3x. Now I have to bring down this 5. Now minus 3x square, minus 3x square, again I divide with what? X square. This time what is left? Minus 3. All that working you must do it here only. Alright. So minus 3. I will put this minus 3 here. Now go again multiply minus 3 with the entire divisor. Minus 3 into x square, minus 3x square. Minus 3 into minus, plus 3x. Minus 3 into plus 1, minus 3. Subtract. Now minus 3x square cancel, you get 0. 3x and 3x you can get cancelled, you get 0. 5 minus minus plus, 5 plus 3 is what? 8. So therefore, quotient. What is the quotient? Quotient is x square plus x minus 3. And the remainder, what is remainder? Remainder is 8. Alright. And I already told you, whenever the remainder becomes 0, both divisor and quotient will be the factors of dividend. That you have to always remember. So I am sure you are very clear with the concept of division of polynomial by a polynomial. I want you to go through more and more numericals and practice it. Okay. Thank you. God bless you all.